This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jarrod Horak, and this is my video feature race of the week for Saturday, November 5th, 2016, the fourth race from Santa Anita Park. It'll be the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. For 2-year-old fillies, traveling 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. Now, the big local prep was the Chandelier, the Grade 1 Chandelier at Santa Anita. A noted and quoted won that one for trainer Bob Baffert. He's entered in here. A couple others coming out of that Chandelier with honors, the runner-up, and then Champagne Room as well. Now, the speed figure came back a bit light in the Chandelier. For brisk speed figures, it was a 90. And the Alcibiades at Keeneland, another Grade 1 prep for the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, came back with an 87 brisk speed figure. Dancing Rags won that one over Daddy's Little Girl. So maybe both of those races and the 5 horses that I mentioned coming out of those races could be a bit vulnerable in here. This seems like a wide open edition of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. Now, breaking from the inside post, a Colorful Charades is probably going to be one of the pace setters. Trainer Rudy Rodriguez breaking right next to that one with honors. That one likes to show some speed as well. So I think that 2 of the main speed horses drew post 1 and 2, and they should be going pretty early in here. American Gal for trainer Bob Baffert out in post 12 will probably show some speed stretching out off of back-to-back sprint victories. There's a lot of different ways that you can go in here. Obviously, you can take the horses coming out of the local prep. Obviously, they're contenders, but they don't stand out on speed figures. And I'm going to go with number 9, Union Strike, as my top choice. This one's 6-1 morning line, a $375,000 purchase. The sire, Union Rags, it was one of my all-time favorites. I was a big fan of Union Rags. This one, first career start, I liked him in the debut against American Cleopatra. American Cleopatra is American Pharaoh's sister. And in that race, Union Strike ran a good race. Ended up finishing second, rallying from off the pace. Had a bit of traffic trouble. That was a solid debut. I played her back in that Del Mar debutante. She was 7-1 in the debutante, and she broke her maiden, turned the tables on American Cleopatra in that race. And she also beat a couple horses that ran in the Chandelier, noted and quoted, beat that one, and that one came back and won the Chandelier. Champagne Room was 3rd in the Del Mar debutante. Now, they skipped the Chandelier with Union Strike. Switch trainers. Craig DeLassy is the trainer now. Martin Garcia is going to ride back, though. He rode her last time. She certainly has a 2-turn pedigree. Union Rags won the Belmont Stakes. Obviously, that one had a lot of stamina. And then the Dam Sire Smart Strike. So on both sides, this one's bred for 2 turns. They paid a lot. They thought she was going to be a good one. She graduated in a Grade 1. She earned a nice late pace figure and a solid speed figure that day as well. So I think she's probably going to be stalking the pace, stretching out the 2 turns for the first time. Now, she hasn't run since September 3rd. That's obviously a concern. Also, her first 2-turn race, Craig DeLassy, though, he's good, 19% positive ROI, first route. She's got a lot of upside, and she could certainly win this race. My second choice is going to be Valadorna. This one ran and broke her maiden on the Alcibiades undercard, and she ran a tick faster than the fillies in the Alcibiades. So certainly she has some talent. She ran quicker than the Alcibiades fillies. That was her second career start. In her first career start at Churchill Downs, a 1-turn mile, she ended up finishing second, beaten a length. Then the show finisher came back to win, and then she also, Valadorna also came back to win by 6 lengths at Keeneland on October 7th, rallying from off the pace. Now, she's probably going to be trying to come from off the pace. A daughter of Curlin, the longer the better. She should get better as she gets older. For trainer Mark Casse having an outstanding season. Julian Leparoux has ridden her both times. He'll be back aboard. So my top 2 choices, certainly Union Strike. Valadorna is my second choice. And my third choice, I'm going to go with number 4, a yellow Agate for trainer Christophe Clement. She's 2 for 2 lifetime. Broke her maiden 6 furlongs at Belmont Park from off the pace. And then she came from off the pace in the Grade 1 Frisette. She won that one by a head. She was stalking the pace. Now she's going to try 2 turns for the first time. The sire, Gemologist, a young sire, was able to at least go this far. Lemon Drop Kid on the bottom of the pedigree certainly says that she should be able to handle 2 turns. Good post position, good connections, undefeated, should sit a decent tactical trip. My 4th choice in this race will be number 12, American Gal, for trainer Bob Baffert. I mentioned this one earlier, 2 for 2 lifetime. Both of those wins were easy victories. Dueled on the lead first time out at Del Mar, pulled away nicely. Second and third place finishers from that debut at Del Mar came back to win. Then American Gal also came back to win won the Anokia Stakes at Santa Anita on October 23rd. So she's coming back quickly, but she certainly has a lot of ability. For the speed figure purposes, she's right there with the best of the fillies in this race, and she should be forwardly placed from the outside post. As I said, color for charades and with honors, setting the pace from the inside. I think American Gal from the outside should be close throughout. For our $40 wagers, this is how we're going to play this one. We're going to make a $16 win wager on number 9 Union Strike. We're going to play a $6 Exacta Box with Valadorna and Union Strike, number 3 and 9. So that's $12 for the Exacta Box. And then another $3 Exacta. We're going to put Valadorna, number 3, and number 9 Union Strike on top of number 4, a yellow Agate, and number 12 American Gal. So those are the $40 wagers for that race. If you're interested in my full card analysis for Breeders' Cup Friday and Breeders' Cup Saturday, go over to winninghorsepicks.com. Have my full card for both Breeders' Cup days at that website. So that's winninghorsepicks.com for my Breeders' Cup full cards for 2016. Go over to horseracing.nation.com for daily free picks. 7 days a week, I have free picks in the plays of the day section at horseracing.nation.com. That'll wrap up this week's video. Until next week, good luck at the races.